Welcome back to Marcus at Work Media. So Joe Budden goes into extreme detail about how it is completely beyond repair and over for Drake.
Embarrassing.
Carlos decline.
It's over. They sending a clear-cut message. Yo, it's over. And Drake knows it. So I'm not arguing with nobody now. These suits say he knows what time it is.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Yeah.
So he's just going out snitching, basically.
Over the past several months, Drake has repeatedly sought to
That's what it
engage
looks
UMG in discussions to resolve the ongoing harm he has suffered as a result of UMG's actions. They have refused to engage in negotiations and insisted that UMG is not responsible for its own actions. Instead, they pointed the finger at Mr. Duckworth, a.k.a. Kendrick, yeah, insisted that Drake should initiate legal action against him rather than UMG, and even threatened to bring its own legal claims against Mr. Duckworth if Drake were to pursue claims against UMG.
Newsflash, that's what he wanted to do anyway. But he can't.
You can't do that.
But if y'all think the Karen in him don't want to sue Kendrick himself
But isn't that the purpose
directly,
of this?
then I don't know what game you're looking at.
If he had sued,
I don't care if they said, hey, go sue him. Guess what? That's jargon to you now. For me, that says even they lying to you different than they normally would. They're not going to jump on that suit if Drake sues Kendrick. They've anointed Kendrick. You are going to take us to the next stratosphere. We're not jeopardizing that. It's the field versus you. It's over for you. They're just saying it's over for you.
Now that this lawsuit, or aka petition of a lawsuit, is going out and has hit the internet showing how Drake really is, Drake lost his leverage with his career, with the industry, with this lawsuit. A lot of the deals he were able to get with those millions of dollars was because of his popularity and numbers at the time. And that leverage was given to him through the deal with UMG. Now that he's suing UMG, which is one of the biggest players in the music industry, now you are an opt to the system that helped create you. So just like they, quote unquote, allegedly did this system in order to bot Kendrick's song, as he claimed. So what do you think they're gonna do with that Party Next Door album? What do you think they're gonna do with every release you now is going to release through them for your contractual obligation? They're either gonna shelf that shit, they're gonna still run up the numbers, or they're gonna let your new projects die and hold on to all the masters from the old projects, because now the system has to prove a point.
They don't care about nothing that he built his house on, which is, I got all the hits, I got the number ones, I have the run, my album. Yo, we made that. And your best music, we gonna run that up. Go make your mid. Go make your mid. We gonna put all them albums that we own, your fire shit, that same little algorithm trick you think we doing, we still doing it.
Deluxe.
Yeah,
5-year anniversary.
We got you.
Anniversary.
Hey, have a
20-year
blast
anniversary.
with whatever Honestly Nevermind did. Have fun with that. The label must ain't been too thrilled because that shit came and went too. At some point, you gotta have something that stay, and they not gonna let nothing stay. What do you think is gonna happen with the Drake Party Next Door album now that he's got these suits out?
Brick. Cricket.
That's what I mean about him. That Party somewhere thinking that this is the best opportunity that ever happened to me. Wow, thank God this is happening. Nigga, that should have happened in 2014, right after, if you reading this, it's too late. Right after that, that's when that should have happened. Now, it's too late, and you only doing it, again, for your selfish, greedy fucking reasons. That ain't about to help him, that's about to hurt him. Now it's about to get to a point, anybody that stand with Drake, the high-ups is just looking. Stand there if you want.
They can't have their rap out here, and any artist that is signed under them can allegedly blackmail them and turn legal action because they don't like the deal on how everything is played in the game when they benefited from it. So now he's going to get treatment in the industry worse than the Prince situation. He probably going to have to change his name to a symbol in order for him to try to eat in the industry again, because they're going to really come down on him in the hardest way. Even if he dropped the suit right now, they got to prove a point. And Drake didn't calculate that. Or if he did, he didn't calculate it correctly.
Does this lawsuit, because from what I could hear in social media and in other media circles, people aren't making a distinction between him suing Kendrick and him suing the record label. People are like, yo, he's suing Kendrick, he's going out like a sucker.
No, Kendrick is not involved.
You're a bitch
His
no
name's
matter
not
what.
listed.
No, I know, but I'm saying
yeah.
people are hearing it like all the jokes, all the stuff is still like he's suing Kendrick.
Yeah.
Well, stopped it.
Right. Does this ruin his, I mean,
Yes.
what does this do for his legacy?
This hurts. This hurts.
Hurts it
Yes.
badly.
No matter how you look at it, this
Yes.
hurts.
This is the biggest L I've ever seen in fucking history.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. This is pretty bad.
Like
But look,
athletic
on
history, like this is worse than Atlanta and the
On the flip side of
Patriots.
that,
But wait,
being called a pedophile hurt my fucking legacy. So I gotta fight it.
See, I even think that's a scapegoat. I think that's something.
Yo, y'all are
You
crazy.
gotta fight it.
No. I think it did, but being able to hang your hat on it as for it being the cause of all of your shit going awry is cap.
Looking like the kid that started the fight on the playground, snitching to the teachers about the fight that he started. He's looking like a sore loser to the culture. There is no up from this. There is no positive outcome on Drake's career after this. This is an L on so many levels, more levels than we thought Drake can possibly take an L on. Like, he's been taking so many L's, but those L's look small in comparison to the L he's taking right now when he decided to go against the machine. The machine is there for a reason, and they got the leverage there for a reason. They've been using this game for a long time, and they didn't want no awareness on it. Now, people been speculating here and there, but it was never any large-scale legal action about the industry's tactics because it is their bread and butter. So Drake is going after UMG's bread and butter on pushing their artists and getting the sweetheart deal with Spotify. Now he has to pay.
I feel Drake because he has fair and valid points in some of this shit, yo. I've showed up for too many of y'all. That DeMar DeRozan shit is still in effect. Yo, you was in my house. I talked you off out of depression. Future, Thug, Weekend. Nigga, I found you on the fucking street, you piece of shit. But he looking at niggas like I look at Bleed. He done helped too many people. So now he's watching Since Not Like Us or Bot Like Us, whatever you want to call it. Since that, I'm seeing the tides turn in ways from places that I never expected it to. And it's up for all of you. It's up for all of you. And I'm with that. I'm with that willfulness and that conviction and that determination. I'm with all of that. I just don't think that he wins it because of the timing of this. But back to that whole facade about, this is for the betterment of musicians everywhere.
That's bullshit.
Most musicians, even if they're at the top of their game, don't have enough money to do this with the people they need to do it to. 1. 2, even if they have enough money, they know that if they do that, their career is effectively over. So people are not rushing to do that. I applaud Drake because to me, this move comes off as, for lack of a better term, like bomber.
Kamakazi for sure.
Kamakazi.
Can he change the narrative in a palatable way to the culture and the industry that he can bow out gracefully? I don't think so. There is no bow out gracefully at this point. Your career is done. The Texas mansion is gone. The Canadian mansion is gone. All that money on UMG is still on the table, plus interest. They're going to hold all your masters and shelf all the new stuff. So all your money supply is about to be dried up. Put your comments below. Let's talk about it. This is Marcus at Work Media, and I'm out this bitch.